Welcome back to Marathon Squadron. I am Admin 1 of the effects, and we are in the middle of another, basically, intermission level, expository level, whatever. By the way, I should mention that I misremembered. It was not Assassin Gao who made this, but a user named Shong Shong. Thanks to Irons for once again correcting my faulty information. And also for watching my videos, of course. Okay, so I actually didn't read one of these terminals before. Okay, so this is by Pitzer Williams, July 35. Watching these great politicians debate over who accidentally killed the thousands of people on the Himalaya is like watching grown men throw a tantrum. I almost wished Viva News Network would air the debate, like those lame reality shows late at night. To me, it seems like IFC is the deadly silent type. The UESC should really reconsider their actions. So far, they have been quite irrational in their moves to save the four. But looking at history, it seems like UESC always wins its arguments in the long run. Okay, so on to some more lore over here. Wolfgang Plesch. Heh, I had a blast yesterday. I was assigned to go down to the 4 Prime with my other geologist friends to inspect the crater made by the dysfunctional missile launched a few days ago. The impact it made on the surface was much bigger than I anticipated. It had a diameter of 2.6 to 3 miles, scooped right out. One of the more interesting things we discovered about this hole in the ground is that all the dirt blasted away is really blasted away. Unlike other nuclear craters, this crater has no excess dirt. It vaporized pretty much all of it that is scooped out and left behind a glassy ceramic texture. Okay. More anticipation building. Craig Leet. Not much going on in the weapons lab today, except for the IFC standard issue rifle we picked up yesterday. First time I saw the weapon, it reminded me of an old 2015 submachine gun from the West Dominant Region area, Philippines. Anyway, the weapon we picked up acts more like a very fast firing rifle. Very great accuracy while laying down on the trigger. What we found mostly amazing was that IFC still uses solid charge technology as a propellant for the projectile. Old style, but quite effective. Alright, I gotta drink some water. Sorry, I feel like my throat is slightly worse than normal. Okay. So now for some more news. Escape pods, public passenger messages, government inspection in progress, keep personal ID with you. No smoking again. Alright. I'll get to all those locations at good times, so I don't really need to read that. I'm exploring everything regardless. 3 days ago, 2 microton warheads were launched to the 4 atmosphere, detected by the UESC ships. Other Ranger divisions also spotted the missiles shooting into the sky. They noted that one of the 2 missiles fired differently, as if it were underpowered. The other projectiles fired through the sky at an astonishingly fast rate, almost like a bullet. 40 seconds later, the underpowered projectile landed 180 miles away from launch zone. The missile detonated in a large empty plain away from any important 4 regions. The blast radius is very focused, as if somebody took a spoon and carved a clean hole in the ground, and the shockwave to the detonation was very minor. 130 seconds later, the remaining rocket shot through the atmosphere and straight at one of our biggest ships at speeds around 2,800 kilometers per hour. By the time our defense team could react, it hit the Himalaya. The Himalaya is one of 4 Kazmat-class flagships the UESC has. Kazmat flag is pretty much the UESC's largest armored ship class, designed to be a moving city for the military, sleeping quarters for 50,000 people, 130 different restaurants, and holds around 738 million tons of ammunition type. With 8 primary MEP cannons, one of these babies are able to wage war with 6 4 flagships for 10 weeks of constant fighting. Too bad this design was released at the very end of the Human/4 war. The projectile smashed into the rear area of the ship, but detonation was also similar to that on ground, of a dud projectile. The missile cut a 3/4 of a mile wide sphere into the hull. The ship's armor was no match for this explosive. Despite the huge hole in the ship and thousands of dead units, the Himalaya ship is still slightly functional. I can tell you for sure, the UESC Council does not like this at all. They sent investigators over and ordered UESC troops to officially board the 4 homeworld and investigate what else the IFC has in their pocket. I can also tell you for sure that the IFC does not approve of this at all, mainly because they did not issue the weapons launch. In matter of fact, an IFC representative broadcasted a video message to us about the weapons launch. His first statement to us was an apology to our losses in the accident. Secondly, he bluntly stated that if it wasn't for your armed spies mingling with our projects, this whole missile thing wouldn't have happened, in a pissed-off tone. Quick on our feet, UESC Council sent back a message of concern with slight amounts of anger. We responded by saying that we are not pleased with the fact that you store weapons on the 4 homeworld, because we signed a peace treaty with the 4 discontinuing any form of war for both humans and 4. They then added, due to your weapons research on the planet, we are sending armed inspectors down to investigate your facilities. That's what really torqued the IFC off. They wanted to be untouched by UESC in the first place. Now UESC is going into their property, armed, and inspecting their projects. Sorry, I gotta get a drink of water. I'm really scratched up. Okay, barring that interruption. As diplomatic actions continue between the IFC and UESC representatives, people of many nations cross their fingers in hope of avoiding another war. But in the eyes of the UESC leaders, something must be done about the increasing IFC threat. This morning, UESC commanders ordered a thorough inspection of IFC's development and weapons on the 4 homeworlds. But this is no ordinary friendly inspection. The UESC Council wants to clamp down on the IFC's development to see what is so secret, and why we should jeopardize our relationship with the 4 inhabitants. Inspection is going to be composed of armed infantry for the safety of the investigators. However, IFC doesn't want to cooperate that easily with armed inspectors. Hang on a second. Did I skip a page on accident? The IFC had announced that they will not allow UESC troops to waltz into their buildings. They are going to arm themselves and lock down their bunkers for as long as the UESC will persist. Co-director of Neptune's news broadcasting described IFC's stubbornness as if they were armed homeless men taking siege of someone else's home, and continued backing up UESC's intrusion into IFC's bases on the 4's homeworld. We must continue holding a sense of security for the 4. Last thing they need to rebuild themselves is another war on their turf. It's a very unique take on a premise for killing shit as far as marathon scenarios go. I'm sure there's some new stuff for this terminal down below here too. The Kazmat-class ships are the latest in technology and greatest in carrier size. From bow to stern, these monsters measure up to 5 miles in length, with enough living capacity to carry 1.5 times the amount of people living on Earth's moon. With over 120 dining restaurants, citizens of the ship can enjoy meals for as long as they live. The class type is named after Joseph Kazmat, a great engineer in civic space stations over the Human/4 war. These ships isn't just a Meals on Wheels, they also hold enough firepower to practically double the strength of a UESC destroyer ship. Holding 8 MEP cannons and over 700 million tons of ammunition. The Kazmat-class ships are the new flagships of the UESC naval fleet, or should I say, phallic ships. That one was shorter than I thought it'd be. I do like the lore, but I do want to get to some action pretty soon, especially because I have my throat issue right now. I'm certainly accumulating supplies faster than I'm losing them. Save again after I grab that stuff. Okay. I hope you're full of ammunition and ready to go, because our company is one of the selected 45 first to break into IFC's stronghold. The military is treating this like an assault because of IFC's statements about arming their men as well, so expect a sturdy fight. You of all people in my company, I'm selecting you to drop into the zone first as my scout/diplomat. It's required that we do this. So your job is to be teleported in first, find your zone, and approach the IFC bunkers. Talk to them if you can, see if they will let you and your inspection services in. But if they shoot you, retreat, recover, and fire a shot in the air. I'm guessing I will have to shoot them, like they'll shoot at me on sight, probably. We might choose so that if you fire any shots, we will automatically send down the rest of the battle group. So don't fire at anyone that doesn't shoot at you. AKA, don't screw up relations up anymore. Well, since I selected you to be the cannon fodder, I guess I'll give you an overview of this operation. This is Operation Rile. What, for riling up? Our intelligence has pulled out a cheap and general layout of where the IFC is hunkered down in. If you look to the diagrams to your left, you can see the marked regions in purple. The point of this operation is to simply get IFC to open their locks and let inspectors in, to inspect and root out what is going on around here, as well as look for development of weapons on Green Zone 4 Prime. The white pointers on the diagram to your left display our attack and advanced layout. We made the job easier by dividing the main assault into 5 sectors. Alpha, Gamma, and Delta fronts will hit resistance on the beachhead. Delta and Epsilon fronts will be teleported inland quite a bit to hit enemy strongholds. You will be dropped first into Gamma front. Unlike all the other fronts besides Beta, Gamma region is tucked away in a lot of rock geology. We can't pummel these bunkers too well with mortars due to 1. The strength of materials, 2. The rock wall they sit in between is difficult to target. According to the other Ranger companies, Beta should be the most difficult. Mainly because Beta can't be accessed from the top, but only accessed by walking along the riverbed it sits in. The bunkers in Beta are attached to the canyon walls, making an attack virtually impossible. Lucky for you, you don't have to deal with that mess. Good luck. I sense a promotion. So I don't have to deal with Beta. Just double checking. Whatever. I'll just roll with it, whatever comes my way. Okay, so we're on the beachhead. This is the level Insult Your Host. Yeah, I can tell it's going to be that type of level. Pretty well stocked anyway. Sorry. So looks like my only way to go is around here. Says barbed wire. Yep, sure enough. Immediately shot at on sight. Can I even get up here? They start coming around the corner. Keep an eye out. I could see them on the map anyway. But I thought there were more a bit up front, so wouldn't I see those on the map, or is it just some of them that show up on the map? Looks like, yeah, it's just all back there. I missaw some of these barbed wire and steel post beams. See how much friendly fire I can incite this way. I don't have a sniper rifle, that's for sure. Seems like if I just find some way to strafe across. Main issue is where the boundary's at, the invisible boundary that I can't. Oh, actually, I guess it's not too invisible. There's a little wood panel here, so I can kind of make out the outline of it. So if I strafe across and avoid getting stuck on one of these piles of beams, I should be able to dispatch a lot of them. Here we go. Oh, for some of my friends. Hey, an actually accurate assault rifle. We'll use a pistol for that one, though. Those bullets even hitting it? Yeah, I'm just fucking wasting ammo that way. Come on. There we go. There we go, got that one. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Some of my comrades survived, too. Pick up the dead one's weapons. Yeah, I never had this kind of a beach's head feel before. Barbed wire doesn't even get me. It does block me, though. Yeah, this is awesome. Good siege feel. Eye out. Just a little guard room. These fuckers deaf or what? Maybe they're supposed to be ambush, but they're still kind of slow to respond. Just guarding the armory, I guess. IFC auto rifle. So you got some clips of that one too. Lots of clips. Save game. Shield charger if I need it later. So we're in good shape so far. One thing about opening doors, you have to already have a quick getaway route in mind, since enemies are hit scanning here. Okay. And since you move fastest going forward rather than backward or sideways, at least seems that way, it's usually better to kind of have a constant turning forward motion in mind instead of dodging or reversing. It's smarter than to stay back there, but ultimately futile. I guess given the nature of combat and the relatively plentiful supply of ammo, it's better to err on the side of wasting ammunition so that you get a stream of fire going before you round the corner, and that way you can avoid getting hit as much as possible. Because even knowing where the save point and shields are, you know, those little shots against you can really add up, I think. And who knows how much more difficult things will get throughout the scenario. Yep, I knew it. Here it comes. Okay. UESC Invasion Force storming waterfronts 89 to 92. Medial bolt door lockdown requested. Waterfront 90 request ground cannons. Okay. Is there gonna be anyone underneath that door? No one there. Oh, it's an elevator. Nice intimidating seal texture there. Juggernauts. What are they working on down here? No one guarding this party. Interesting. U.S. invasion storming waterfronts 89. Yep. Same message as before, except now intrusion and weapons development bunker 580 exterminate invading force. Oh, okay. UESC. Wow, great work you put out there. Sweeping 2 full bunkers solo is quite a feat. Sorry I couldn't send any help your way on the second bunker. We're having lots of issues up here, but that was some great decoy work, which anyone will agree is possibly the hardest job around. What decoy work? I just blew shit away. You and your team seem to have gotten the easy job. The other attacking fronts are taking on much heavier casualties. They are still battling as we speak. I predict they'll be sent over there soon. Now I'm sure you noticed the wide open room to your left with the giant floaty things. This bunker is tagged as weapons development. And though I haven't seen many in my day, I'd swear those machine things are juggernauts, despite some clear differences since the human/4 war. I'll have to send photos down to HQ to see what this is all about. In short, good work. We came here to look for weapons development, and you found it. Thanks to your recent exemplary performance, I'm promoting you to sergeant. That easy, huh? In all my years as a captain, I have never worked with such a cooperative and successful infantryman in my platoon. With power comes great responsibility, however. Your first mission as a sergeant is to dive in and help out the Beta Front. I knew it. Who are having a tough time pushing through the river and the bunkers sprinkled throughout. Stick with your friendlies to avoid getting ambushed. We will also be teleporting back up down to you guys, so don't panic when you are running low. I will also teleport you ammo periodically. Is it really going to be that big of an action-packed mission? Because I already have a pretty good amount of ammo. That's right. Okay. Now this is Sticks and Stones. You wait. You one of my friends? Okay, yep. Oh, wait, no you're not. I don't know why it took it a while to respond to me. Whatever I learned, now I know what to do. I wonder if this is better for long distance than the other assault rifle. Give it a shot. See some enemies up there. Wait. No, it's a bush. Thought those were 2 guys. Oh, there's some enemies up there. Looks accurate enough. This would be better though, probably. Still not getting it. Looks like I have 8 of these grenades. Let's see it. Well, didn't quite hit it. What the hell? Didn't get him? Got one. Ah, it's hard to get him. Okay. Where's that thing on the right side? Ah, friendly fire. Alright, killed it. What's that? Thing won't die. What happens if I use explosives on it? Oh, I thought I had more grenades. Hand grenades, I guess I don't. Oh, so the explosive did do it. I don't know if that was a cumulative effect of the explosive and the bullets or just the explosives. I don't know how those things are. Oh, shit. Okay. Comrades. Yeah, I think it's just the grenades that work on him. So I guess I'll save my grenades as much as possible for those things. I don't think those can hit me right. They seem to just fire in the air. When I first saw them, I thought it'd be like one of those things where, you know, cannon kind of flies up high into the air and then falls down on me. But if that's possible, then they're doing a pretty bad job so far. Lucky me, I got some shields. So now I have a second chance as far as getting some things right that I fucked up towards the beginning. I wonder if there'll be like spawn ambushes behind me or something though. Huh. What's down here? I haven't been there before. We'll see about that later, because it doesn't look like I can come back up from down there. Not directly. Because you can't jump in Marathon. There we go. Waterfront station. Requested artillery cannons, ETA, readiness to installation. Fallback instructions. Lost defense stations, 22 to 390. Lock all routes and secure next line of defense. Request cannon coordinates on waterfronts. Okay. Move, please. I did it. These don't open yet. Okay, so I guess for now I'll just have to go down to that point of no return. Oh, almost reflexively fired on the comrade there. Looks like the key is to take advantage of the enemy's distraction by my comrades to actually hit them, because I'm the one who can aim. God damn it. These guys are in the way again. Get up this way? Okay. Good thing I don't have to resort to friendly fire to get through. Though it would be an interesting and funny challenge to deal with my comrades as well as my enemies. Waterfront is under attack. Cancel cannon and artillery product order. Fallback procedure required. Block routes to fallback point. Okay. These are still bizarre terminals. I don't get what the logic was behind picking that sort of energy for them. But not really a complaint, just strange. That one won't open with this. Nope, just this one for now. Let's see. What's this? Is it teleportation platform? It's weird. Seems to not be for anything. Alright, save point. Hey. Yep. For a scenario like this, it's waste or be wasted. Oh boy, am I glad you are still alive. Great push through the river. The sector has been taking quite a toll on our men, and in matter of fact, its casualty rates are 20% greater than the other invasion fronts. While you were fighting with Beta Front, Gamma Front advanced significantly, with a significant decrease in casualties. However, Beta Front advanced even more, despite the significantly higher count of bunkers than any other sector we invaded. The IFC troops are in full retreat, and Alpha Front is encountering no resistance. The Delta and Epsilon fronts aren't having quite as much luck. Reports have it that the progress is slow and casualties are high. Epsilon Front is lacking more than any other battle group, mostly because they are being bombarded with large amounts of heavy artillery. There's no backing down now. During the last few hours, the IFC and the UESC were hammering out cheap diplomatic documents, but no side was compromising enough to satisfy anyone, leading again to another pissing match. The IFC are showing great persistence in fighting and protecting the land they've taken. The UESC wants in on the IFC's secrets and is willing to forcibly fight them off for Prime to make that happen. Thanks to your excellent recent performance, I'm throwing you into the Delta and Epsilon fronts in hopes that you can help them out. I'm sending you and some of your platoon members down to a region where we believe artillery cannons are being held. I'll be giving you some hand grenades which should be able to take out the artillery cannons with one shot. You have been briefed on these grenades before. They operate in the standard way. This model was modified slightly to be for mining. The new features are Kedrocarbon ANFO based compound to create a powerful blast with a small amount of materials. The compound releases a blast of gamma rays, so stay back when they go off. So, good luck and catch them by surprise. Try to take care of the men I'm sending with you. UESC doesn't like casualties, and these guys are some of the best soldiers we've got. Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing else to go through. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm actually done for tonight. Next time on Marathon Squadron, we will go through this level called Fleischhugel and beyond. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.